Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Thursday, May 12, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Toronto Maple Leafs vs Tampa Bay Lightning. Our team pick is Lightning for the win. And here is why. The Maple Leafs are only one win away from advancing to the next round, with the hopes of ending the longest Stanley Cup title drought in the NHL. The hope is that the offense continues to lead them, scoring 20 goals in the series, including 4 goals in the comeback Game 5 win. Austin Matthews has scored 3 goals and 4 assists, while Mitch Marner and Michael Bunting have added 3 goals and 7 assists to the top line, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. William Nylander, Ilya Mikheyev and John Tavares have combined for 6 goals and 7 assists, while defensemen Morgan Rielly and Jake Muzzin have added 4 goals and 4 assists from the point to put the offense over the top in the first round. The Lightning are on the verge of elimination and hope the offense can step up, scoring 17 goals in the series, including 10 goals in the last 2 games. Nikita Kucherov, Brayden Point and Ondrej Palat have combined for 4 goals and 9 assists to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense has been great as well this series. Ross Colton, Steven Stamkos and Alex Killorn have combined for 5 goals and 5 assists, while defensemen Victor Hedman and Ryan McDonough have added 3 goals and 7 assists from the point to open up the offense. The Maple Leafs are eager to advance to the next round and look to make a statement with a Game 6 win. However, the Lightning look to bounce back on their home ice and control this game from the opening puck drop. The Lightning, who have scored 17 goals in this series, should pile on the goals with Steven Stamkos, Nikita Kucherov and the rest of the forward unit creating open shots with quick puck movement and centering passes in the offensive zone. The Lightning should also limit the Maple Leafs offense with Victor Hedman, Eric Cernak and the rest of the defensive unit stepping up and creating turnovers in the defensive zone while forcing direct shots on the net, allowing goaltender Andrei Vasilevsky to make plenty of big saves in the net. The Lightning should win Game 6 with a strong performance on their home ice to even up the series and force a Game 7. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. The Leafs were fantastic on offense this season. They ended the season hot on offense, scoring 3 goals or more in 7 out of their last 9 games. Toronto finished the season ranking 2nd in goals per game and 7th in shots per game. Austin Matthews led Toronto with 106 points and he was first in the league in goals, with 60 goals on the season. Mitchell Marner had 97 points in 72 games played. Toronto's offense and stars showed up in Game 1, scoring 5 goals. Matthews and Marner led the way. In the loss in Game 2, Marner scored a goal and had an assist, and Matthews had 2 assists. The Leafs scored 5 goals in Game 3, but Austin Matthews did not record a point and Marner had 1 assist in the game. In Game 4, Toronto scored 3 goals, with Matthews recording 1 assist and Marner was held pointless. The Leafs came back in Game 5 and scored 3 goals in the third period to win Game 5 4-3. The offense was efficient for the Lightning this season. They ended the season by clicking on offense, scoring 3 goals or more in 8 out of their last 9 games. Tampa Bay finished the season ranking 7th in goals per game and 17th in shots per game. Steven Stamkos led the team with 106 points this season. He finished the season top 5 in points. Stamkos has struggled in this series, recording 2 goals and 1 assist through the first 5 games. Game 1 of the playoff series did not go Tampa's way and they were shut out. The offense bounced back in Game 2, scoring 5 goals, but they scored just 2 goals in Game 3. They exploded in Game 4, scoring 7 goals. The Lightning managed 3 goals in Game 5, but it was not enough. St. Louis Blues vs Minnesota Wild. Our team pick is St. Louis Blues for the win. Jordan Binnington will protect the goal for the Blues. Binnington stopped 30 of 32 shots on goal for the Blues. Binnington has 2 shutouts this season and carries a 3.13 goals against average. The Minnesota Wild are fighting to stay alive with a trip to St. Louis on Thursday. The Wild have been outscored 10-4 over their last 2 games in this series. Minnesota is averaging 3.72 goals per game, which is 5th best in the NHL. Marc-Andre Fleury will make the start in goal for the Wild. Fleury has 4 shutouts on the season and carries a 2.84 goals against average. Fleury has allowed 8 goals over his last 2 starts. In 5-on-5 situations, the Minnesota Wild have a shooting percentage of 9.3%, placing them above the league average. It has been important that Minnesota be efficient with their shots as they are generating scoring chances at a below-average rate. According to advanced metrics that track the quality of a team's shots, the Wild have 23.9 fewer goals than expected. For the year, the team is averaging 6.22 high-danger scoring chances per game. During the regular season, the Wild had one of the best defensive units, led by their outstanding goalie play. Overall, they had the sixth-best save rate at 92.44%. However, they struggled when opponents generated scoring chances, coming in at 17th. In 5-on-5 situations, the St. Louis Blues have a shooting percentage of 9.6%, placing them above the league average. Their shooting efficiency is a key reason for their offensive success as they are also generating 5-on-5 scoring chances at an above-average rate. According to advanced metrics tracking the quality of a team's shots, the Blues have 13.6 fewer goals than expected. For the year, the team is averaging 6.11 high-danger scoring chances per game. During the regular season, the St. Louis Blues consistently came up with some of the best goalie play in the league. Overall, they had the ninth-best save rate. However, they were even better when opponents generated high-danger scoring chances, posting the top save percentage. The St. Louis Blues can smell blood in the water and are ready to close out this series. St. Louis has dominated Minnesota over their last two games, and a trip back home will only help that. Watch for this series to be over on Thursday night. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. The Minnesota Wild are averaging 3 goals per game and are scoring on 22.2% of their power play opportunities. Kirill Kaprizov leads Minnesota with 7 goals, Ryan Hartman has 5 assists and Joel Eriksson has 17 shots on goal. Defensively, the Minnesota Wild are allowing 3 goals per game and are killing 72.7% of their opponents' power plays. Marc-Andre Fleury has given up 15 goals on 159 shots faced. The St. Louis Blues are averaging 3 goals per game and are scoring on 27.3% of their power play opportunities. David Perron leads St. Louis with 5 goals, Justin Falk has 4 assists, and Ryan O'Reilly has 18 shots on goal. Defensively, the St. Louis Blues are allowing 3 goals per game and are killing 77.8% of their opponents' power plays. Ville Husso has given up 9 goals on 96 shots faced, and Jordan Binnington has allowed 4 goals on 62 shots. Los Angeles Kings vs Edmonton Oilers. Our team pick is Kings for the win, and here is why. The Oilers are on the verge of elimination and hope the offense can help flip the momentum, scoring 21 goals in the first round. Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl have scored 7 goals and 9 assists to lead the top 2 lines, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. Evander Kane, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Zach Hyman have combined for 9 goals and 6 assists, while defensemen Evan Bouchard and Cody Ceci have added 8 assists from the point to help open up the offense. The Kings have flipped the momentum of this series with their offense stepping up and scoring 15 goals, including 5 goals in the Game 5 overtime win. Philip Denault, Trevor Moore, and Carl Grundstrom have scored 7 goals and 6 assists combined to lead the top line, but the rest of the offense has stepped up as well. Adrian Kemp, Alex Iafallo, and Anze Kopitar have combined for 4 goals and 8 assists, while Andreas Athanasiou, Brendan Lemieux, and Dustin Brown have added 2 goals and 2 assists to the back end of the forward unit to give the Kings 4 potent scoring lines in the series. The Oilers are hoping to avoid elimination and look to play their best game of the series. The problem is that the Kings have matched up well against the Oilers throughout the series and look to secure the series on their home ice in Game 6. The Kings look to build off a 5-goal game and pile on the goals with Philip Denault, Anze Kopitar, and the rest of the forward unit establishing a strong offensive zone presence and creating open shots with great puck movement near the net. The Kings should also limit the Oilers' offense with Matt Roy, Michael Anderson, and the rest of the defensive unit creating turnovers at the blue line and cutting off angles to the net on the rush to limit the Oilers' speed, allowing goaltender Jonathan Quick to make plenty of big saves. The Kings should win Game 6 and win the series with a strong performance on their home ice. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. The Kings were inefficient on offense this season. They ranked 20th in goals per game and 5th in shots per game this year. Anze Kopitar led the team with 67 points on the season. Los Angeles scored 4 goals in Games 1 and 4, but were shut out in Game 2 and they scored 2 goals in Game 3. The Kings scored 5 goals in Game 5 to take a 3-2 series lead. Kopitar had 2 points in Game 3, but did not record a point in Games 1, 2, and 4. He had 1 assist in Game 5. The Oilers were very good on offense this season. They ranked 8th in goals per game and 10th in shots per game this year. Connor McDavid led the team with 123 points on the season and he finished first in the league in points. Leon Draisaitl had 110 points and he finished third in the league in points. Edmonton scored 3 goals or more in 4 out of the first 5 games of the series, but they were shut out in Game 4. Connor McDavid had 2 points in each of the first 3 games of the series, but was pointless in Game 4. He scored a goal and had 2 assists in Game 5. Evander Kane has 5 goals in the series. Leon Draisaitl scored 1 goal in each of the first 3 games of the series. Draisaitl has 5 goals and 2 assists in the series. The Edmonton Oilers are averaging 4.2 goals per game and are scoring on 41.2% of their power play opportunities. Evander Kane leads Edmonton with 5 goals, Connor McDavid has 7 assists and Zach Hyman has 17 shots on goal. Defensively, the Edmonton Oilers are allowing 3 goals per game and are killing 90% of their opponent's power plays. Mike Smith has allowed 14 goals on 199 shots faced. The Oilers were very good on offense this season. They ranked 8th in goals per game and 10th in shots per game this year. Connor McDavid led the team with 123 points on the season and he finished first in the league in points. Leon Draisaitl had 110 points and he finished third in the league in points. Edmonton scored 3 goals or more in 4 out of the first 5 games of the series, but they were shut out in Game 4. Connor McDavid had 2 points in each of the first 3 games of the series, but was pointless in Game 4. He scored a goal and had 2 assists in Game 5. Evander Kane has 5 goals in the series. Leon Draisaitl scored 1 goal in each of the first 3 games of the series. Draisaitl has 5 goals and 2 assists in the series. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you the user or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.